Hello everyone, and thanks for tuning in again for the Crystal Brook Advisors Millennial Talkcast.
Yeah.
And Jen and I are back today for some side hustle time. Because honestly, who doesn't want to make some extra cash on the side?
Nobody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I definitely wish that this was something I thought about during college time, because I could have used some extra cash back then.
Oh, I did it. I
You did?
hustled. Yes.
What did you do?
Babysitting.
Oh, yeah.
That's my skill.
Yeah.
Side hustle skill. I did babysitting.
Yeah.
And it was good. It was fun. It was good money. I just spent too much time on it, so I fell behind in one class.
Oh,
so I needed to quit the babysitting job or take a break and then just concentrate on school.
Exactly.
So my recommendation is to really don't let it take over your personal life, or not personal life, but work life or school life.
Absolutely. And I mean, it kind of depends which type of side hustle you pick, but you could make some decent money from it.
Oh, yeah.
And it's a great option when that normal 9-to-5 job just doesn't really cut it. Because we do live in New York and it's very expensive here, so...
Yeah, let's be honest.
Yeah.
It's expensive.
Having some side hustle money does not hurt, at least, to be able to pay that rent and not eat ramen noodles every week.
I do it anyway, though.
Yeah. Exactly.
They're my, favorite. But just to clarify, side hustle, for people that don't know the term, it's just a part-time job, more or less. Another way to say part-time job, but you don't really have a set schedule for it. You just take it up whenever you have time.
Exactly. Yeah.
So I think that's important to mention.
Yeah, and I think it's important before you go out there and get a side hustle. Like Jen said, just make sure that you have enough time to really do that.
Oh, yeah.
And set a schedule for it, like how much time are you going to spend on this every week, so it doesn't interfere with either your schoolwork or if you have a full-time job, for example.
Yeah.
Because it's called side hustle for a reason.
True.
It's something that you just do on the side. It's not supposed to take over your entire life.
Yeah.
Although some of my friends have actually turned their side hustles into full-time jobs.
That's awesome.
Which is awesome, yeah.
Oh, wow.
So it turned out to be their passion, so yeah, it worked out well.
If it's your hobby or you love what you do, go for it. I'm all for doing what you love, so...
Exactly.
Definitely. But before you start side hustling, I think you should ask yourself what you can do and what your skills are. And because, you do want to take a side hustle job where you're good at.
Yeah.
You don't want to be really bad at it.
Absolutely.
Because you will get less pay. And let's be honest, it's the money you want, so...
Yeah, so if you're good at writing, maybe that's the thing you should focus on. If you're really good with computers, website building or coding would maybe be a good side hustle. So just focus on your skills, and I think you could make much more money, as you said, if you have a specific skill, and kind of focus your side hustle on that. And I think the last thing that you should remember is just figure out what you want to spend your side hustle money on.
Oh, yeah.
Is it just going to be extra spending money, or do you have a specific goal of it? I think it's always good to have a goal for your money. So it could be maybe starting an investment account. It could be putting away money for retirement. Or if you're young, I think a good thing would be to start putting away money for an emergency fund, because that's definitely something everyone needs to have, just in case something happens.
I couldn't say that better. You took everything. It was awesome.
Yeah.
But I definitely think that's good advice, and people should definitely do that. Don't spend it all, like I did, and then realize,
on shopping.
Yes,
that happens.
And then realize that those side hustle money would have been good to actually put in your savings account or something
to work for you.
Yeah. So there are a lot of side hustle jobs out there, and I know, as we said, you need to know how much time you can put down and everything. But I did babysitting, as I mentioned. But if you don't know anyone, you don't know who to talk to about babysitting or anything, there is a great website called babysittercity.com, where you just put up your profile and a picture, and you tell the people that are looking for a babysitter a little bit about yourself, and they pick the sitter they like.
So it's kind of like meetup.com for babysitters and parents.
Yes.
Right?
That's such a good comparison. But yes. And they don't have a set price for how much the babysitting people should get. But they recommend, like, if you're under 21, you should get 14.42 an hour. And if you're over 21, it's 14.92.
Okay. So you can actually make some decent money off of it.
Definitely.
And I know there are a lot of rich families in New York City that would probably be willing to pay even more.
Oh, yeah. I have a friend. He makes a lot of money at babysitting.
Yeah.
Like $30.
$30?
Yeah.
Per hour?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
I don't know how he hustled his way up there, but
That's
he
amazing.
did. Yeah.
That's much more than normal jobs usually. Especially for recent grad.
Yeah. So that's a good thing. But you can also be a money planner maker or sell stock photos. Hold up.
Money planner maker.
Yeah.
What's that?
That sounds interesting,
That
right?
sounds interesting.
Yeah. I like that thing. I like that side hustle because if you're good with numbers and can create a budget, that's what you do. You help people create a budget to reach their goal or anything that they have, that they desire, that they are working for. And a great example is Kimberly Palmer. She's done this, and she sells her money planner maker. They're beautiful through Etsy. And it's under the name Palmer's Planners. So if you want to get like inspiration on how to do it, check that out.
Awesome.
Yeah.
That sounds like a fairly easy side hustle.
Yeah. If you have time.
Yeah. And I know a lot of my friends, they like taking pictures. And you can actually make some money off of that. Because now you can go in and sell pictures to stock photo sites.
Oh.
And you can actually make some decent money off of it. Especially if your picture is... very commercial and can be used in like websites and stuff like that and sold a lot. You can make some decent money off of it.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, so the biggest, or at least the biggest companies I've heard of is Fotolia.
Never heard about it.
Yeah. Alamy and iStock. iStock, I think, is the biggest one.
Yeah.
And yeah, you get a lot of visibility if you can sell your pictures to iStock. And depending on which company you pick, you gain basically different percentages from the sales.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
So I know that Fotolia, you get 33% from each sales.
Oh.
Alamy, you can get up to 50% from each sale.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah. And what's great with Alamy is that you don't have to... The sale isn't exclusive to just them. So you could also... take your picture to other websites as well and sell it there.
That's the best.
So you can basically
make even more.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Absolutely.
We like that.
And also iStock, I believe it's 45% that you can make off of the...
That's not too bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a little bit less.
And you might
like
do...
50.
Yeah. You might do... The only thing, you might do more sales on iStock since it's a bigger website.
Yeah. But since you can use the other one and put it on another website, you can do it.
Sneaky.
Yeah.
Yeah. Very
sneaky. I figured this out. I'm starting this side hustle.
Yeah. So if you could pick a side hustle,
what would it be? Focus group.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think it sounds like it's such a chill side hustle, and it seems to be fun, especially if it's food tasting, because then you get to taste food and express your feelings about it and how it makes you feel, and food makes me happy. So that would be a great side hustle.
Food makes me happy too.
Right?
Yeah.
So I would do focus group, or if there are products involved, that's fun too.
Yeah.
And I mean, you can earn between like $50 to $150.
Oh, that's amazing.
So
that's
I mean,
a lot of
it
money.
depends on the company, of course, that has the focus group. But I mean, it sounds like a fun side hustle. So that's what I would do.
Similar to that, you can actually do like reviews, like product reviews as well. So what you do, you sign up for that through a company. So it could be for makeup, it could be for food, it could be for skin products, whatever.
Yeah.
And you just basically sign up on their website, and they'll send you the products. And
that's nice.
basically ask you to either write or maybe film a review of the product and then send it back to them.
Oh.
That's your job, and you get paid for it.
I would definitely do that too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's easy enough.
It's easy. What I would not do, because I'm not tech savvy, but I would never build a website.
Yeah, because you need some skills, some basic skills at least, or knowledge in order to do that.
Definitely.
But that's one that you can make a lot of money from.
I know.
And I mentioned my friend that turned her side hustle into a full-time job. That was website building.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Cool.
So she used to do that just in the evenings on the side, but it turned out she gained a lot of attention from it. So now she's running a very successful business building websites for
That's
people.
so cool.
And doing SEO and
Yeah. Oh, that's nice. But how about you, Inger? If you could pick one side hustle job, what would that be?
I think blogging would be a good one.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Because I've always been interested in taking pictures and fashion and writing. So I think that would just be like a natural good fit.
Yeah.
I actually did start a blog, but I haven't been very active on it yet.
Ooh.
Yeah. But I think if I can give any tips to bloggers, like don't spend a lot of money on the website.
No, yeah, you can pick it's free, right?
It can be free, but maybe you want to take it like up a notch and buy the domain name so it doesn't read like
whatever,
like blog.wordpress.com.
Yeah.
So instead it just reads blog.com.
Okay.
So maybe spend some money just setting off the domain, and also do it through an easy website like WordPress or Squarespace. Because they have templates set up so you don't have to spend a lot of time on like coding and stuff like that.
That's good.
Yeah, so you don't have to have a lot of skills in order to set up your website. And I think the biggest one is just provide your readers with valuable content that they would be interested in.
Oh, yeah.
So really like get to know who you want to reach and do some research.
Yeah.
Like, what are they interested in? Where can you find these type of readers? Is it on social media? Is it on a specific website?
Yeah, you definitely have to know your target audience.
Exactly.
Definitely.
And also update pretty frequently. You should try to do at least one blog post a day just to keep the readers engaged. And
yeah. Maybe that's a side hustle that takes a little bit more time?
Yes.
Would you say that?
Yeah,
okay, yeah.
Absolutely. So yeah, it's probably going to take at least like 1 to 2 hours per day.
Yeah.
But if you're interested in it, then it doesn't really seem like...
Then it's fun, right?
Exactly.
I actually want to mention a side hustle I did as a teenager. And I want to mention it because you can make a lot of money on it.
Okay,
what did you do? House cleaning.
Oh.
It's less glamorous, and you have to clean some other people's stuff.
I'm not sure if that would work with my manicure, but sure.
Oh my god, girly girl.
Yeah.
That's okay, but I just want to put it out there because like I made a decent amount of money on it.
Okay.
And if you do a good job, they refer you to like their neighbors, and then you all of a sudden have like 4 different houses to clean.
Wow.
And they tip good if you clean their floors extra good.
And would you usually do this during the weekend or the week?
Yeah, during the weekend. It depended on when how my schedule was.
Yeah.
But mostly during the weekends.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
I know many people won't do it, but I think it's worth mentioning.
Maybe I'll hire you for my Sunday cleaning.
No, because I know how much clothes you have. So.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
That's not happening.
Also, if you want to just like pick up a job here or there, I actually signed up for freelancer.com. So they send me emails every now and then. And I actually got one today about putting up some shelves in Brooklyn. Not really my type of gig, but maybe for but for some of you out there, maybe. So basically, you just sign up on their website and you fill out a profile, and then they'll send you jobs, like freelancer jobs that they think would be a good fit for you.
That's perfect.
Yeah, so that one is big, and I also know TaskRabbit.
Okay,
just for doing household errands. So it's kind of the same thing. You sign up online, and people will post jobs of different errands or tasks that they need done.
Like gardening and stuff?
Anything.
Oh my god, I'm on for that.
Yeah, and you can make some decent money if you have like a couple of different jobs per week. Then nice little side hustle.
I would go to Brooklyn and put up shelves. I have no problem with it.
Yeah,
I
but
don't
you're
have
Swedish.
a manicure.
Yeah, IKEA is
that's my
in
second
your blood.
language.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, as we said, I think if you do choose to like kind of dive into the whole like side hustle game, it's just important to keep in mind that pick the job that will benefit you. Don't just take a job to take a job.
Oh yeah,
it needs to make sense both in terms of compensation and also it should be something that you kind of like doing.
Yeah, and especially the time you spend on it. If it's, as you said, compensation-wise.
Exactly.
Do you get enough money for it? Yeah. So that's like, because I did few side hustles and they didn't make sense at all.
Exactly.
And I learned from it.
Yeah.
I didn't understand it in the beginning, but I learned. And as we said before, I also think it's super important that you decide what to do with your side hustle money. Just don't think like, oh, side hustle money, I can do whatever. No, Be smart. Put it in an emergency fund or savings account or investing, or put it away.
Exactly. Yeah. Because you don't want it to go to waste.
Yeah. But you can spend a little bit, but not all. Like, buy a candy bar.
Exactly. So I think that's it for today. And if you have any questions or want any of the resources that we mentioned, feel free to reach out to us at info@crystalbrookadvisors.com. And also you can add a comment below if you have any questions or suggestions for future topics.
Definitely.
And feel free to check out our website. We have a couple of new blog posts up and running, crystalbrookadvisors.com. And for next week, we're going to talk about an interesting topic, I think, that's been up in the media a lot recently about millennials.
Yes.
Because we're kind of like the dreaded generation.
As they say.
So we're going to kind of demyth a couple of the things that are said about millennials, because I don't think all of them are accurate.
Oh, no. Definitely not.
Yeah. So that's going to be for next week, so hope you'll tune in then.
Yeah.
And have a good week, everyone. Bye.
Bye.